Oh, now y'all can see me. Now y'all can see me. Oh, now y'all can see me. Now y'all can see me. Oh, now y'all can see me. Now y'all can see. All right, what's up, y'all? I ain't got nobody watching this joint. Hold on, let me send it. Let me send this to somebody. We'll get started in a moment, guys. Just hang tight. Please join the live. Let me see something. Never thought we'd come back here after. Oh snap! My boys, I'm gonna do it here. Get started. Get started. Get started. Get started. What the hell is wrong with you? You know what? Let me see something. My earphones at. Got one person watching this joint. Hold up. Let me get my earphones. I forgot where I put it at. Alright, can you hear me? Hope y'all can hear me. Whoever's that one person watching his live stream, please comment here, at least in the chat box, so I can know who's watching. Cause I see it says one person watching this joint. Let me see. All right, so let me share my screen. Pull up. You know I can make this bigger? Ay, 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 ay. All right, so this is the biggest I can make it right now. So y'all, people entertainment. This is a live reaction. So we about to start reacting. I made a whole playlist. I got like 21 videos to react to. So without further ado, guys, we're gonna get this live reaction. I go and play.
I really hope I get this job.
Me too. It's always been my dream to be a model in a fashion show. Okay, ladies, let's go ahead and start with Jolie. Come on out and walk for me, please. Wait, stop. Sweetheart. You're like 50 pounds.
Oh,
You know the fashion show tomorrow night is outdoors, right?
Thank God.
Because if there's a strong wind, you might blow away. We don't want that.
maybe we shouldn't say anything about her weight.
Oh yeah, one other thing too. Some of the stuff that I went live, like reacting to live, I might screen record it and post on my YouTube channel. Certain stuff.
What? I didn't do anything. I didn't call her fat. I said that she was skinny. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay. Here, you take over. You, skinny model. Come with me. Okay. Be honest with me. When was the last time you've eaten?
Just a couple of hours ago. Why?
Because you do not have to starve yourself in order to be a model, okay? Times
Wow.
have changed. People like a little meat on the bones. You know what I'm saying?
But you don't
I mean,
understand.
that is facts.
I
That
do
is
eat.
facts.
I just can't gain weight like everyone else.
Okay, all right, fine. I am just telling you that if you want to be a model, you cannot be this skinny, okay? Here. Here. Eat this, please.
That's not gonna do nothing.
Look, my daughter is skinny, so I understand. I'm just trying to help you out. Okay, sorry.
They both did great.
Excellent.
Bro, she got some
Okay.
thighs though. She got some thighs. She got a little big. She got like a little dump truck back there. Why don't you have her be the model? You feel me?
1 second. Oh, I have a text from my daughter. She left school early. She's outside. Can you go get her, please?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. Okay, so Marie and Liz, congratulations. You're both hired.
Yes, thank you.
All right, we will see you both tomorrow night right before the show. Okay. And
Wow.
Jolie,
Got no meat
I'm sorry,
whatsoever.
but maybe you can try again next year.
No, wait. Please. Please. My whole life, all I've wanted to be is a model. Can you please just give me a chance?
You are not listening to me. You want to be a model, you have to put on a few extra pounds. You are too skinny to be a model.
But I've tried. I've tried to gain weight. I just can't. You see, my whole life, I've always been skinny. I've tried eating a lot. I've tried taking protein shakes, and
You're so lucky.
I've tried everything you can think of.
Very lucky.
But no matter how hard I try, I can't gain weight.
Lucky.
I've weighed the same for as long as I can remember. The worst part is, every day people judge me. They stare, they laugh, they even call me names.
Just cause
They
she ain't
make
got
me
no.
feel like there's something wrong with me.
Just cause she got a flat tire in the back.
So you see, I've tried to gain weight, but nothing works. I'm still skinny, and I've been made fun of my whole life.
Oh, just give me a break, okay? I don't feel bad for you. It's not as if people are running around
Aw.
calling you fat. So you please just excuse me.
Wow.
Amelia, what is wrong? Why aren't you in school?
I was at school, but these kids were making fun of me, and they were calling me names for being too skinny and making it seem like I didn't eat.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you tell your teacher?
I tried. But she just laughed and said I should be thankful I'm not being called fat. But people don't understand. It hurts just as much being called skinny as it does being called fat.
I'm sorry, sweetie. Oh, beautiful.
Bro, this should be a Netflix series. This is by Day Horror Man. I don't know what's his name.
Jolie. I'm sorry about how I treated you in there.
Karma's just
I've always
so
known that it was
instant.
bad to call somebody fat, but I just never realized how hurtful it was to call somebody skinny.
It's okay. Most people just don't understand the struggle.
Yeah. Okay, listen, I actually would really love it if you did the show with us tomorrow night.
Really?
Yeah, what do you say?
Oh my gosh. I would love that.
Hey,
I would
let's
love
get it.
that.
So we'll see you tomorrow night then.
Let's get it.
I'll see you tomorrow night.
The next day.
How do I look?
Like a real
Fantastic.
model.
You better want the
And you,
models in the younger
sweetheart,
wrestlers
you look
shows.
beautiful.
Thanks, Dad.
Hey Darman fam, make sure to subscribe to my
Darman.
channels and check out this next video. I know you're gonna love it.
Cannot present these models. Her hair is like a rat's nest. You might as well have hired an elephant. There is nothing beautiful about being different.
But sir,
But nothing. You're all fired. I'm gonna get a bunch of new models.
I think they're going to be perfect for your upcoming campaign.
Oh my god. My god, that was just insane. Alright, so I might decide to upload this to YouTube. So everybody say hi to YouTube, which I don't think anybody watching this live stream at the moment. So this is called Poor Girl Shame for Her School Lunch. Ending is shocking. Darn, man. So without further ado, guys, let go and play.
Hey, do you girls mind if I sit with you? With that outfit? Yeah, we mind.
Heather, I am so sorry. There's no money on your account. I have to take this, but you can have this free lunch, okay?
Oh my god!
My
How
God.
embarrassing. Your family's so poor, you have to eat that nasty free meal. I could never. How sad.
Bro, the acting is just phenomenal. It just like it feels so realistic, just like really realistic. And you know what I'm saying? The acting skills is a whole nother level.
It's not that bad. Well, we get our lunches made by our family's personal chefs. Have fun eating your crappy free meal, homeless Heather. Homeless Heather!
The acting.
Oh, did you drop your nickel? Can you please get off of it? I need it for the bus. Ew, I can't believe you're so broke you have to take public transportation. That's
So get off the nickel.
disgusting. So gross.
There ain't nothing wrong with taking a bus.
See that car over there? That's my mom's brand new Tesla, and that's just one of our cars.
Nobody
Good
cares.
for you, Becky. I'd offer you a ride, but I wouldn't want to dirty up the car having you in it. Gotta go. My mom's taking me shopping at Gucci. Have fun riding
Gucci?
the bus.
She's just disrespectful. God, Jesus.
Hey, watch where you're going. I'm sorry. Wow, you again. Wait,
Bro,
don't tell
walk
me to
off,
shop at
bro.
the thrift store. Well, yeah. I had to buy some new clothes for school. That is so gross. First you eat the nasty school lunch, then you ride the bus, and now you buy other people's used clothes. Ugh, gosh, how poor are you?
Becky, I can't believe you just said that to her.
But I'm just telling the truth, Mom.
Young lady, you should never make fun of other people.
Who cares? It's just homeless Heather. Everyone makes fun of her.
How would you feel if someone made fun of you? You shouldn't judge people until you've walked in their shoes.
Luckily, we're rich, and I won't ever have to worry about that.
See, that's where you're wrong. You may come from a family with money, but that is not how we treat other people.
That's right.
Starting tomorrow, no more catered lunches. You can have the school lunch. No more Tesla pickups. You can catch the bus.
Hey.
And no more designer shopping. You can shop at the thrift store.
Look, Mom, no, you can't do that.
You have no choice in me.
Karma.
Becky can't believe what just happened. The next day,
The narration.
Becky doesn't have the chef-made food she usually eats. When she tries to sit down at the table with her friends, they make fun of her and don't even let her sit with them. Becky is devastated.
Bro, what is all
And
this
after
narration?
school, Becky's mom doesn't pick her
Oh,
up
snap.
in the Tesla.
Tiffany C. Robinson, what's
Instead,
up?
She has to wait for
This is
the
God's Love
bus.
Mr. Kong T. Spot
Her
Part
friends
6.
happen to walk
I might
by
check that out.
and
I'm not
tease
sure.
her. Becky is so humiliated. And finally, Becky isn't able to shop at the designer store. Now she has to shop at the thrift store.
What is
Her
that?
friends see her as she walks out and laugh at her. She's so embarrassed and runs away in tears. After a while, Becky starts to understand what it feels like to get made fun of for not having much.
Enjoy your free lunch, broke Becky. Let's go. We wouldn't want anyone thinking we're friends with someone like her.
Don't worry, I'll sit with you.
Heather? But why are you being nice to me?
Because I know how I feel when people are mean to you.
Look, I'm really sorry for making fun of you all those times. I was wrong. I guess you never really know what someone's going through unless you experience it yourself. Can you
This is why I like the horror man or Dar man.
Of course. Hey, you think we could maybe catch the bus and go thrift shopping together later? Yeah, I like that.
Hey Darman fam, make sure to subscribe to my channels and check out this next video. I know you're gonna love it.
Hey, are you Sam, Sneaker Kid 33?
Yeah.
And these are the limited edition sneakers you asked for.
Wow, they're perfect. Watch it. You just have to.
Bro, Dar man should have like a whole Netflix series. I'm sorry, he should have like at least a whole Netflix series. Alright, so I might upload this to YouTube as well. This is called Mom Accuses Her Son, Black Friend of Stealing. Oh no, this is where I draw the line. This is where I draw the line, bro. This is another one by Daharman. I'm Darman. Still can't pronounce his name. So without further ado, guys, let go and play.
Oh, behind you! They got me. They got me. Come res me. Come res me.
Brayden, what is this? Your report card says you got a C in math. Wait, what is he doing here?
Oh, we're just playing video games. Hi, Mrs. Baker.
You all phony.
I need to speak with you alone. Now. What are you thinking, bringing him over here? Didn't I tell you not to hang out with kids like that? They're nothing but trouble.
What do you mean? Martin's my friend.
I don't care. He has a bad influence on you. Look at how low your grades have gotten since you started hanging out with him.
That's not his fault. Martin's one of the smartest students in our school. You know, you really shouldn't judge someone before you get to know them.
Yeah, right. He probably doesn't even go to school. You know how his people are. After today, I don't
Oh,
want you
I would have
hanging out
left
with
the
him anymore.
house.
Understand?
I would have left the house.
You almost won. That was insane.
Bro, let me
Hey,
know down in the
Mom,
comments if
do
you're
you
still
think I can
watching
get that
this
new
live
laptop for my
stream.
birthday? It'll really help me with school.
We'll see.
And that was good.
Here, you can have some more if you want.
Thanks.
You're pretty hungry, huh?
Oh, we got 4
Oh.
people watching this
Yeah.
joint. Please let me know down in the comments if
So
you're
can I get some
here.
milk?
Oh yeah, here, help
Please.
yourself.
Thanks.
Did you just finish the milk? I was going to drink that.
Well, excuse me.
I'm sorry. Shoot. I could pour it back if you want.
No, it's too late. Don't your parents feed you or something?
Mom, it's fine. I told him he could have more.
I don't break my back at work all day long just to feed some kid whose parents probably don't work and can't afford to feed him themselves.
Mom! I'm really sorry about that.
What happened? We just had 4 people watching this live stream.
I'll text my dad to pick me up.
For the other 2, oh, we just gained 3. Well, what's up, Zilla Punk? You ain't there miss nothing? We just live streaming, reacting. If you did miss it, you can always screen record some stuff. This started like not too long ago. I'm gonna upload
man,
some
if I use the restroom real
highlights
quick?
of the live stream.
Yeah. You can use the one in my bedroom upstairs.
All right, appreciate it.
Caught ya, red-handed.
Oh, it's not what it looks like.
Oh, you're trying to steal from us, aren't you?
No, I would never.
Get out of my house right now.
But
now!
God, Jesus' acting is so, it's just A+. Very A+.
Don't ever come back here again. My son doesn't need friends like you.
Mom, what happened?
Oh, I caught your little friend trying to steal from us.
What? He would never do that. Wait. Wait. Martin. Wait.
Tell him the truth, Martin.
You want to know the truth? I'll tell you the truth. You see, you say that I'm a bad influence and that kids like me probably don't even go to school. But the truth is, I go to school every day and I get straight A's.
Mm-hmm.
I even try and get Braden to study with me. And you say that my parents probably don't feed me because they're poor and don't work. But the truth is, my dad is the vice president of one of the biggest tech companies in the world.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh. Your dad drives a Tesla?
And you say that I was in Braden's room to steal. But the truth is, I was only in Braden's room to surprise him. With this.
You bought me a new laptop? Wow. And it's the new one I've been wanting. Thank you so much, man. You're the best friend ever.
No problem. I know you needed it for school, so I asked my dad to help me get it. So you see, I'm not the bad guy you think I am.
Just because you're black.
I am so sorry for how I treated you. I feel terrible.
Brayden was right. I never should have judged you before I got to know you. I had it all wrong. Can you please forgive me?
It's okay. Honestly, I get this all the time. I'm pretty used to it.
You are a great influence on Brayden, and you are welcome over anytime.
Thanks. Well, I gotta go. See you tomorrow at school, Brayden. See you, Martin. Thanks again.
I'll be waiting for those people to come.
Hey, Darman fam. So
Darman.
we're not just telling stories, we're changing lives. And when you share my videos, you're helping to change lives.
I'm reacting. I'm
You
reacting
can
to it.
manifest the
So
life that you desire. And even if you're struggling right now, your struggle is your story, and your story is your superpower. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.
all right. Let me do something real quick. Right back. The War of the Titans series. I'm reacting to it in a bit. Hang on. Don't worry, I'll get to it. I'll get to it. Just give me a moment. Gonna react to all the stuff real quick. All right. Let me see something. Oh, there it is. There it is. In my headphones. All right. So let's move on to the next reaction.
Hey Darman fam, make sure to subscribe to my channels and check out this next video.
That game is boom.
All right, hold up. Before we get into this reaction, I gotta check this one out. Wait, why they got another TV spot out? Oh, they don't got no TV spots. Send me the link to the TV spot. But anyway, you was watching it? All right, so say hi to YouTube. I want y'all to take the time out, say hi to YouTube. Right now we are reacting to late night online horror stories animated. Like I said, if you are watching this, say hi to YouTube. So without further ado, let go and play. What's up, Scarlet World? I'm gonna get a chance to react to you during a little bit later. Thriller Teller. The link will disappear in 60 seconds. Huh?
It was 2:25 a.m.
Scarlet World. I'm on like the video 4 of the all 21 videos I had to react to. So after I finish to react to all 21 videos, I'm reacting to some of your stuff. All right.
I sat at my laptop aimlessly, scrolling as the minutes dragged by. Only 3 more hours left until I needed to start getting ready for a long day of work. I leaned back in my chair and cracked my neck
Ooh.
as I heard the tension being released. I contemplated crawling into my bed and calling it a night, but my overstimulated brain was still rushing after several hours of
Hey,
scrolling
Scarlet
through
World, can
endless
you share this
tweets,
live stream with some of your
half-reading Reddit
friends and tell them to
posts,
come
and
join?
hitting the next recommended video on YouTube? I eventually found myself in the deadly cycle of switching between the homepage and the inbox page on Facebook. I reached across the table and took a
It's
long
by,
swig of my now flat Pepsi, then
bro,
lurched as I felt a
Tiffany
trickle
C.
running down my
Robinson.
chin
Please send the link.
and onto my exposed keyboard. Quickly using the sleeve of my hoodie, I frantically wiped off the keys that the sugary liquid splashed onto. I really need to stop snacking at my computer, I thought to myself as I observed the many crumbs scattered between the keys. Don't judge me. I'm sure you have done it too. After looking over my somewhat cleaner keyboard with satisfaction, I looked back onto the screen. A massive jumble of letters were strewn across the Google search bar as a result of my late-night keyboard scrubbing session. I briefly considered Googling my own name for the third time that night, but then decided that those 3 hours of sleep might be just enough to get me through my next 8 hours shift. As I was about to stand up, a small square suddenly appeared in the corner of my screen. It was plain white with a red frame, with the bold letters flashing from blue to red, reading, "This link will disappear in 60 seconds."
I don't care. Don't click that link, bro.
Below,
Please
a small
don't.
timer began counting down from 60 to 59 to 58.
Leave the link alone.
Nice try. Probably some low-budget website or internet scam trying to trick me into taking their surveys or giving out my credit card information so that I can win that free new iPad. The numbers counted down from 40 to 39 to 38.
She got curious.
As the numbers counted down, my curiosity of where that link will take me began to grow. I hovered the mouse over the box, then stopped myself. What if clicking this link would install some virus onto my computer?
It probably would. Don't be surprised if it does.
I reached for the top of my screen and began to close it. What if it was the FBI trying to bait me into clicking a link to an illegal website? Just as the screen was about to meet my keyboard, I stopped.
Why?
What if it really was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and by clicking this link I would get the chance to view something no one has ever seen before?
Bro, I don't care,
The
bro.
thought of never knowing where that link would take me is going to drive me crazy, and I could surely see myself losing sleep over it. I slowly lifted my laptop screen again and saw the numbers count down from 5 to 4 to 3 and clicked the link just as the timer reached 1.
Lord have mercy.
A new
Now you
tab
about to get
appeared
it.
on my screen as
You
what
about to
looked
get it
like
now.
a
You
video
deserve it.
began buffering.
Woo! I see that. Please don't jump out.
I blinked in confusion as all I saw was a very dark video feed with a blinking red dot in the corner of the screen next to the words "Live." I
You
stared
deserve
at
it.
it for a few seconds, trying to make out what exactly I was supposed to be looking at. It appeared to be the shape of someone's silhouette. Did the link
Your
bring me
silhouette.
to a live stream chat with some random person? Hello? 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 Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
That's you, fool.
The person on the other end of the stream just sat there as I heard my voice echo from my computer speakers.
That's you, fool.
It kind of sounded like when you're on the phone with someone and they have their volume turned up so you can hear your voice repeating while you're talking to them. I sat there for a full minute, not saying anything, waiting for the person in the live stream to respond, or move, or do pretty much anything. They just sat there the whole time, barely moving. Then from the
God,
corner of the
Jesus.
screen, I saw another figure standing in the background.
Please don't jump. Ooh-wee.
At first, the second figure just stood there, unmoving, then began to sway back and forth. The figure behind no longer seemed human. Its movement was just too strange and unnatural. This continued for another minute, then it stopped and went rigid. Its head began to twitch to the side every so often, becoming faster and more rapid.
So you don't feel nothing behind you?
The
You don't
other
sense nothing
figure
behind you?
just sat there motionless,
You have to
as
check
if
your
unaware of what's
surroundings?
going on behind it. I then shifted my gaze to the figure behind, as it began to slowly walk closer and closer to the person sitting closest to the screen, who still
You
to
gonna be
this
jump
moment
scared?
just sat there, motionless, just staring at the screen.
She's dumb
My
for it.
heart began to race.
She's dumb
Why don't they
for it.
notice what's going on? Are they drugged? Is this some kind of prank?
No.
Or some sick film being streamed on the dark web by some psychopath? I wanted to
Me
yell
too.
out to that person, warning them of the figure standing dangerously close to them, whose movement was no doubt not human.
It is you.
God, I wish that the image was more clear.
So dumb.
Just when I thought it was about to be all over, the twitching figure stopped. Then slowly, it began to crouch down off camera.
Idiot.
And I could no longer see it from behind the seated figure in front of the screen. After my heart began to slow down, I leaned in closer to the screen to try to get a better view of the mysterious figure in front of me. Then to my surprise, the seated figure leaned in as well.
That's you. Jesus Christ. Well, she about to die. She about to die.
This guy's mimicking me?
Jesus Christ, that's you. That's you. Yeah, I know she did. She did for real.
I then noticed a small light at the top of my computer monitor. A steady green light.
Oh, you just not figured it out.
It was then I noticed that my camera lens was extremely dusty. It's a wonder that the figure on the other end could not even see me. I reached my sleeve up and gently wiped the dust off the monitor camera. The second my gaze returned to my screen, I felt my heart begin to race. The figure I've been staring at this whole time
Was you?
was me. This whole live stream was not a two-way video chat. It was just a recording of me sitting in front of my laptop.
Don't say.
Then just like that, the image disappeared from the screen.
Oh, you dead. You was dead.
My mind raced as everything began to settle in. If this was a recording of me, that means that the figure behind was a recording as well. I made two mistakes that night. The first was clicking that link, and the second was looking under my table.
Kick it. Bro, you should kick that joint. Let me see something. Let's see if I can put the chat on the screen. Let me see something. Comments. Banner. You see something? Yeah, that was crazy. Alright, I really can't put the whatchamacallit, the chat on the screen really. So time to react to the next one. This one's called Me Girlfriend Horror Story Animated. So say hi to YouTube. We're about to get into this reaction. Dun, dun, dun.
It was Friday night, and Eileen was having a really good time at her college party. Around 11:30, she left and tried to contact her roommate Lisa to pick her up.
Lord have mercy.
But Lisa wasn't responding.
Wait, can y'all see my face? Can you let me know y'all can see my face?
Oh, hello. Oh, finally. I have tried to call you like 20 times.
It is
Have
her.
you seen the time? It's really late. You said you'll be free by 9. I was waiting for your call for ages and then I fell asleep. Sorry, I couldn't keep track of the time. Can you come pick me up? It's nearly midnight, Eileen. No way I can drive this late half asleep.
Alright, good.
There's a 12
Y'all
o'clock
can
bus
still
that
see me.
goes to Norman Street. You might still be able to catch it if you hurry to the bus stop. I gotta sleep. I have to wake up early for work tomorrow. Bye.
What kind of look like it's two of her though. I'm not gonna cat.
When Lisa refused to pick her up, Eileen annoyingly started walking towards the bus stop. She was feeling a little unsafe walking alone this late, since she had heard about quite a few incidents happen at night in this area. It didn't take her long to reach the bus stop, as she was walking quite fast. She quickly
As she
looked at
should.
the bus timetable and felt a relief when she saw 12 o'clock bus listed for Norman Street. There was still 2 minutes left till midnight. Eileen realized that there wasn't anyone else at the bus stop waiting
What's
for the
up,
bus apart from
hey
love.
me? What was that? What in the world? I keep reaching for greatness because I'm here for it. Oh, the Godzilla vs. Kong music. Yep, you right. It is a trap.
Weirdo.
But keep your guard up. Get ready to throw hands at any given time. Bro, get ready to throw hands. But why she fall for it anyway, Zilla? Zilla Punk. Oh, here come the bus.
Without wasting any time, she quickly got on the bus and felt a relief.
His arm gone. Oh
When
snap!
the
I ain't
bus
realize
moved
that.
off, she looked outside to see if the man was still there.
He
He
wasn't.
was gone. Eileen
Yep,
felt
she got
safe
problems.
on the bus among other passengers and closed her eyes to rest for some time until her stop came. Eileen got out of the bus and started walking towards her apartment.
Oh, you know about this
Apartment was
monster?
nearly 10 minutes walk away from the stop. As she was walking towards her building, she constantly felt like someone was following her, but she was too afraid to look behind. Finally, she reached her apartment building.
It's the man. Bro, punch him. That's a whole zombie. How'd he get in there first?
Are you okay?
It's the boogeyman.
You passed out in the lift. Are you feeling okay?
He an
I
SCP
saw him.
creature.
Who?
You can't wait for the Godzilla
William.
vs. Kong. Make a Godzilla
Are
Playmate
you
figure come out.
serious? William is dead. Then why does he keep following me?
Godzilla
It
vs.
wasn't
Kong.
my
Make a Godzilla
fault.
with lights and
It was an
sound.
accident.
What was an accident?
William was a quiet-natured, simple guy who was madly in love with Eileen. However, Eileen always took her boyfriend for granted. She was selfish, mean, and enjoyed treating William like a punching bag. But William always looked past her rude behavior and let things go due to his kind nature.
I would broke up with her. What you talking
One
about?
night, Eileen borrowed her friend's car and decided to go to a hill station with William. William had an important college assignment to submit the next day, but he still agreed to go because Eileen wouldn't take no for an answer. He knew that she would spend a week arguing with him if he didn't do as she pleases.
Your angry
It was
ex.
cold and stormy that night. The hill station was almost 3 hours away, and they were nearly halfway through the journey. Despite the road to the hill station being quite rough, Eileen was driving rather carelessly. This was really worrying William.
Babe, could you please drive a bit slow? The weather doesn't look too good.
I mean, she do deserve it because she do
Why are
treat
you
her
being
boyfriend
such a
like
loser?
crap.
Don't teach me how to drive. I know what I'm doing.
Apparently you don't.
You're driving kind of rough. It's worrying me. Please slow down a bit.
Oh, God. Stop telling me what to do.
All I'm asking you is to drive a little carefully. What if the car breaks down? We're in the middle of nowhere. I told you I have my final year assessment tomorrow, and I have to be home early tonight.
That's it. All you care about is your stupid assignment. You're so selfish. You completely ruined my mood.
Yes,
Babe,
the
why are you
girlfriend
getting
definitely
so
deserved
upset?
it.
I was just a little worried, that's all.
I don't think I even want to go to the hill station with you anymore. Just get out of the car right now.
Wait, she ran him over?
Whoa. Look, I'm sorry. You're right. I was acting really stupid. I promise you will not hear a word from me.
I said, just get out of the car. Now!
Who you think you're talking to?
At least now I won't have to hear you complain.
Bro, if your girlfriend treating you like that, don't let her do that. You better put her in check. The moment she start treating you like crap, you put her in check. Alright. Other than that, she gonna feel like it's okay to do it. That's exactly why he wound up like this. Cause he's too afraid to put his girlfriend in check. I'll been put her in check.
Complaining?
Please, babe, let me in. It's freezing out here. How am I supposed to get home?
Not my problem.
All she had to do was just be a little bit nice to the boyfriend.
Somebody help me.
You got your phone on you?
I'm gonna die here. Somebody, please help me. Somebody help me. Somebody, please help me.
Yeah, that was why he was screaming.
Oh God, he left his phone in the car? What a loser. I have to go back.
Will a car gonna break down? Let me find out if a car breaks down. Oh no!
William's dead body was never found, and Eileen didn't tell anyone the truth. He's watching me. I can't keep repeating the same thing over and over again. William is dead. I work tomorrow. Try to get some sleep, please.
That is tough. Oh, now you want to cry.
Shh. Shh.
Ooh-wee. The guilt of William's death didn't let Ellen rest in peace, and she eventually ended up in a mental asylum. As she should have.
Hi everyone, I hope you enjoyed the story. Don't forget to
Alright, so rate this horror story out of 1 out of 10. Rate this horror story out of 1 out of 10. That was crazy, but this is like a 10 out of 10. 7.5. What about you, Zilla Punk? Do you think it's a 7.5? Zilla Punk, Mr. Robinson, anybody? 6 out of 10. All right, fair enough.
comment.
All right, this is another one. It's called Terrifying Hitchhiking Horror Story. So say hi to YouTube. We're about to get into this reaction. Her friend was Godzilla when Martha does it. Help him with Hitchhiking Horror Story.
Andrea and Ryan were very close friends who used to spend a lot of time together. But for the past couple of weeks, Ryan did not contact or responded to any of his messages. And due to virus lockdown, Andrea couldn't visit him, which was making him even more worried for his friend's safety. Then suddenly one day, he received a call from Ryan. Hello, Ryan. What happened? Is everything okay? Yeah, everything is fine. I don't believe this. I can tell something is up with you. You haven't been replying to any of my messages or calls. So you know how I usually finish my shift at Tesco around 6 in the evening? Yeah? Now, due to virus lockdown, I was put on an evening shift schedule by my manager. A few days ago, when I was driving back home after my shift around midnight, something really weird happened. What
Keep
is she doing
driving.
here at this hour?
Keep
There's
driving.
nobody around.
Oh my god.
Hi, I've recently started working at the nearby hospital. Due to lockdown, I haven't been able to arrange a car share yet. Do you mind giving me a lift to the nearest subway station? She was wearing a clinical mask on her face, and there was something about her soul-piercing eyes that I couldn't say no to her. Yeah, sure, no problem. Oh, thank you so much for the ride. By the way, my name is Natalie. Oh, hi, Natalie. I'm Ryan. Do you usually finish work this late? No, I usually finish around 6. I work at Tesco's, but due to lockdown, my manager put me on evening shifts for a few weeks.
Bad idea, right?
I was actually very surprised when I saw you. Usually the road is so quiet around this time. I've never seen anyone. Really?
She a killer.
So how are you finding your new job? Must be chaotic in the hospital around this time, taking care of so many safety measurements. Yeah.
Fudge cake.
So what do? Are you a nurse? Oh, thank you. Just stop here, please. I can walk to the station from here. Thanks again for the ride. She didn't reply to my question and left as if she was in a hurry. There was something mysterious about her which left me wanting to know her more. And her eyes, those eyes were so mesmerizing, made me want to see what she looked like. Then what happened? Was she there the next night? Yes, she was, waiting for me at the same spot, and I automatically stopped my car near her, like I was under her spell.
Oh,
She got
Mikey
in,
have
and we
COVID?
drove off. We chatted the whole way, laughed, and I was starting to enjoy her company and looked forward to seeing her again. There was so much I wanted to know about her, but she would always dodge any personal questions. But I didn't care. All I wanted was her company. This went on for days, and I felt myself drawn closer and closer to her every day. I was getting more and more curious and couldn't wait to see what she looked like. And then one night, she wasn't there. I stopped my car at her usual spot. She didn't mention that she would be off today. I hope she's okay. Then I heard a distant laugh behind the trees.
Drive off. Drive off.
I started walking in the same direction. There, I saw her.
Oh
I saw Natalie
my
holding hands with another man.
God.
They were laughing and chatting. Don't know why, but it made me kind of upset.
Well, get back in your car. What?
They both went behind a large tree. I can't wait any longer.
Oh, there.
You're driving me crazy. I want to see what you look like.
You about to.
It's time.
What the?
Natalie tore out the man's throat right in front of my eyes. She was scarfing down this man like he was a piece of delicious meat. Her face was the most terrifying thing I'd ever seen. I ran back to my car in horror and drove home as fast
As you should.
Oh God, that's insane. I was so traumatized that I couldn't go to work the next few days. My mind couldn't process what happened. Did you call the police? Yeah,
No.
and tell what? That I saw a demon munching on a human? Do you think they would believe me?
Oh, especially if you're not
Obviously, I
black.
couldn't stay home for
Especially if you're not
long. You know I
black.
can't afford to lose this job. So yesterday I went back to work. And did you see her again? Yes, I do.
Don't stop for
I
her.
drove past her as fast as I could.
Good.
But I don't know.
Good. Good.
Take my advice. Do not, and I repeat, do not drive on that road again. You're lucky that you're alive. It could have been you instead of that man. I know. I've already talked to my manager that I can't do these evening shifts anymore. He's promised me that he's going to put me back on my regular schedule for next week.
Good.
Oh, that's a relief. But please be very careful until then. I will.
Gotta take another route. Huh? Why did? Why he went back on that road?
Hi everyone. I hope you enjoyed the story.
Why he went back on that road, bro? Just why? I rate this one. Was this better than the last one? Let me know down in the comments right now. Bro, there's no reason to be scared. There's no reason to be scared, bro. As long as you're not watching this at night in the dark, you really should be scared. 10 out of 10. Yeah, I kind of agree with that one. Kind of. You almost peed yourself? Bruh. Alright, we're about to check out this next one.
Don't forget to comment and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already.
All right, just let you know some of the stuff will be uploaded to YouTube. Some of the stuff from last year will be uploaded to YouTube.
I'll see you again with another creepy story. Until then, bye.
All right, this is called Mean Queens. This is by Pop Tunes TV. So we're about to check this one out. See how the YouTube is 1:30 p.m. for you. Right now it's 1:31 for me.
I'm so tired.
The Pop Queens were hard at work trying to top the Billboard charts. I knew I couldn't get too comfortable, so I worked on a new album called Speak Now. Gaga started something called Born This Way.
What in the world?
Nikki was working on something called Romeo Reloaded.
Lil' Kim, you's a stupid girl. You a stupid girl. Kim, more water.
Who that?
Katie was filming a music video for her song Firework.
Do you ever feel like a plastic bag? Like a plastic bag? Like a plastic bag? Do you ever feel?
I saw in the PMZ that she was seen filming with Russell Brand. Ugh, she doesn't even deserve John. And Rihanna went scarlet red and began singing loud. Literally.
I want you to make me feel like I'm the only freaking girl in the world.
Jesus.
Want you to make me feel like I'm the only girl in the world.
Ooh.
You sound like a G, Reed.
Thank you, Mr. J. You're the best boss a bad girl could ask for. Oh, what the halo?
This loud album gonna make me a very rich gym teacher. Hey, B.
I knew that Beyonce and Jay-Z.
Shouldn't you be coaching the rap ball team? Get out my face.
Beyonce and Jay-Z.
You skinny no but having Caribbean roach. Listen. You're walking into a lion's cage. No kidding. Your hair is wilder than Mufasa himself. You just watch yourself in these streets, ho. My Illuminati gangsters will put you in a world of misery. And I'm talking about detention, girl.
She is not fake.
Celebrities.
I don't know about this. Could be like a little bit copyrighted. I don't know. Don't want to take the risk. Jesus Christ, this intro long.
Slaying your face on the red carpet. Yeah.
Well, I can see that the live stream is just a little bit laggy. Yeah, she did got roasted.
Leaving school was so much different now. The crowd of fans who should definitely be at their own schools
All right, I'm sorry about the live stream being a little bit laggy. Hopefully it will get better.
right now were cheering my name. We were the biggest stars on the planet. And since I was official,
Get in, loser. I'll take you to your barn.
the Pop Queens gave me a ride home. No more school bus rides next to that gothic Marilyn Manson kid.
Yeah, it's on Disney Channel. Have you seen it?
And it's called Wizards of Wisconsin? No, I've never heard of that show, Selena.
Hey, look, it's Taylor Swift and the girl from Disney Channel. So, Taylor, we're here. You're working on a new album called Speak Now. What's it about?
Well, it's a play on the term speak now or forever hold your peace. I had a dream that a guy I liked married a girl he shouldn't be with.
If anyone thinks this couple should not be joined together, let them speak now or forever hold their...
I object! I'm totally not crazy.
Okay, new rule. I'm sick of wearing pink every day. You'll never catch me wearing pink again in a music video. I want to go darker.
But Stephanie,
It's Pink Friday all day, every day.
Fine. On Wednesdays, we wear pink. And no sweatpants on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
My God, can you believe Miss Knowles? She thinks she is all that. One day, we're going to have more #1 songs than her.
It's a shame. She was like the only cool teacher. Anyways, I need to plan my Born This Way tour for the summer 2011.
You go on tour in the summer?
Yeah, what do you think the stars do on their summer and winter break? Visit some stinking ski lodge? Go to some hot festival in the middle of the desert? No.
Plus, it's extra credit on your report card.
Should I be watching
I'm going
this?
on my last Girl on Earth tour. I can't wait to meet my Australian Navy.
My California Dream Tour is going to outsell all of yours.
Yeah, because your mom share.
We are watching Mean Queens, Born This Loud, Reloaded. This is season 2, episode 4. I'm new to this.
Bought up all the seats.
Shut up, Nikki. You're not even touring this summer. I guess Young Money pays you with no money.
Okay, come for the queen, bitch.
Well, how do I go on tour?
It's simple. Have your manager call some stadiums and put down a deposit on some dates.
I don't have a manager or a record label or any money for that matter.
No money? You're #2 on iTunes.
Let's not forget who's still #1.
Billboard and iTunes
Bruh.
send your money to the school. Superstar High takes a percentage. Then they give it to your label. Then they take a percentage. Then you're left with enough crumbs to buy a pack of gum.
That sounds fair.
Bruh.
Yeah, Tay, go find a label in the school. I'm signed to Coach J. Gaga's with some man called Acre.
It's Akon.
As soon as you sign to a label, you can start getting paid. My brother Wayne and my dad Birdman take real good care of me, child.
I didn't know the music
Wait, Nicki
was
Minaj's brother is Lil Wayne?
Of course it is. And isn't your mom Dolly Parton Swift, that old country singer? She for sure knows about the entertainment biz. Half a manage you. Our moms
Reality
are our
TV
managers.
shows?
Did somebody
Oh, you
utter
hate
mama
this
joke?
type of stuff?
Well, I came running quicker than a red.
Who this?
Attending Superstar High was the dream of everyone in the world because you'd be going to school with the pop queens. And being a pop queen was like peak Hollywood royalty. People blogged about you all the time, and fans bought your music to make sure your album didn't flop.
That Taylor Swift is a charming young gal, I gather.
Ugh.
I'm only a year older than her, believe it or not. Yes, I know what you all are thinking. My weight adds on a few years, I'm quite aware.
We saw Taylor Swift wearing red lips and blonde hair, so we're wearing red lips and blonde hair.
Go
I forgot about those.
Friday, the debut album by the Queen of Rap. It's got hits like Dirty Donham, Roman's Revenge, Blazing, Here I Am.
That Taylor Swift is hot. She might even be hotter than Katy Perry. I've seen Katy Perry and
Michael
John Mayer
Jackson?
hanging out together. The two were seen canoodling at Justin Timberlake's Halloween party. They've been inseparable ever since.
Jesus. You took over nothing.
Okay, girls, let's see who's in the flop book today.
Sorry, not sorry.
Guys, a little small through cringe. Okay. So rate this reaction right here. Rate this one. Cause I don't know what to rate this. This was very weird to react to. I ain't gonna lie. Rate this one. Brittany, Katy Perry, Rihanna, man. Alright. 2.3 out of 10. Cringe out of 10. Alright. This one's called Celebrity Game of Thrones. This seemed actually promising. This seemed kind of promising, I'm not gonna lie. A Celebrity Game of Thrones. Tekashi 6ix9ine, Lil Nas X, Jay-Z. I don't know who that is. Nicki Minaj. Look at Boozy. Who that? Kylie Jenner. Billie Eilish. Literally. Who that? And I don't know her. Who is this? Harry Styles? Yeah, this do look interesting too. Not gonna lie, this music kind of loud. Taylor Swift. What in the world? Flying Cat.
Shame.
Beyonce.
Shame.
Wait, why is there tomatoes at her?
There are going to be people along the way who will try to undercut your success. And so the young kings lead with
Who it is?
make those power moves. Or take credit.
Doja Cat. Oh, they did Doja Cat dirty.
Make them see you. A beautiful beast.
Meg Thee Stallion. That's not right.
Respect is everything.
Got that.
Okay.
For Cloverfield Roar.
I'm a singer.
Ariana Grande. This wind tour. Oh, I already saw this. Oh, I already saw this about me King, but do y'all want me to react to this? Yes or no? Let me know if y'all want me to react to this. Alright, y'all want me to react to it? Alright.
I did it. We did it. Finally. Mom! Mom, get in here. What is it, dear? Everything okay? It couldn't be better.
That looked like a
I just hit a
butthole
million consecutive
on
viewers on my Twitch.
on his chin.
Oh my god. Words can't describe
I think that's Tommy Hennett. This is about me King.
how proud I am of you. Mom!
Looks so
Do you know what this
menacing.
means? I'm the chosen one. Well, someone's been watching The Matrix again. No, Mom. No. It means I'm a god. What are you? Can't you hear them, Mother? The bells! They're
They
ringing.
do.
Finally, the harvest can commence.
You look like Adult Swim.
Take me now! I'm ready!
Ah! Ah!
Oh, Jesus!
Ah! Ah! Ow!
Do not be afraid. I've ascended to another plane. The Minecraft waits for me now. Hurry! Hurry now! Hurry! Come on!
Yeah, the face is terrifying. Oh, she
The
look like a
world is so
butthole.
colorless, so empty and void of light. But not here. There's
Ow!
no limit to
Ow! Ow!
possibilities.
Stop!
Imagination is king
That
in this
don't hurt.
colorful world. I give my life to you, Minecraft. I give my life to you. Take me! Take me, oh Father! Oh Lord! Oh Minecraft! No, I don't know. I'm telling you what I know. He went to the game. I don't know how else to say it. He got sucked into the game. I don't know what happened. I saw the face of God, and it was square. It was square! Hey, before you click off, why don't you click this button here and watch Monster Lab episode 1? Yeah,
All right, shall I react to Monsters Lab? I never seen that one. Shall I react to this video? Yes or no? Shall I react to this one, Monster Lab? Should I? Maybe. I like to get like a yes or no. Should I react to this? Just text the gangster. Alright, so I'm not gonna react to it. That's all I needed. Alright, this is called Terrifying Valentine's Horror Story. So say hi to YouTube. We're about to get into his reaction. Oh, we came here for Godzilla reactions. Well, hold up. We are on the 10th video of all 21 videos to react to. So after all the 21 videos are done, I'm gonna react to some Godzilla videos. All right, so please sit tight. All right.
This is the story of Philip and Leah, who had
You
been
ready?
married for 2 years. Leah loved scenic places, so this Valentine's, Philip decided to take Leah for a night stay at a beautiful hotel.
Wait, hang on, guys. Hang on, guys. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. So just stay here real quick. Please stand tight. I mean, sit tight. Sit tight, y'all. As a matter of fact, should I keep the? I'm about to go. So I'm about to be right back. I gotta go somewhere. So should I keep the video playing or no? Keep it on pause. Should I keep it playing? Should I keep the video playing or keep it on pause until I get back? Give me a yes or no, please. Here we go. But should I keep the video playing or should I leave it on pause? How about to? All right, keep it playing. All right, I'll be
Just
right back,
outside their
y'all.
town.
I'll be right back.
When they arrived at the hotel, Leah absolutely fell in love with it. Their room had a little lounging area with a TV and a very romantic bedroom.
Please, 2 to 3 minutes, or maybe 5. Won't be that long.
They had a romantic dinner together and then went for a peaceful walk to enjoy some quiet time together. When they came back, it was around midnight. Philip was starting to feel a bit tired. Leah, being a night owl, sat down to watch a movie in the lounge. and told Philip that she will join him in bed soon. Philip went to bed, and within a few minutes he fell asleep. After some time, Leah too joined him in bed. Philip felt her warm arm wrapped around him, which brought a smile on his face. Hope you enjoyed the movie. I feel really warm. I'm just gonna go grab a glass of water. Huh? A chill went down his spine when he saw Leah sleeping peacefully on the sofa. If she's here, then who was with me in bed? He turned on the light of his room, but there was nobody on the bed. The next morning, when Leah woke up, he asked her if she came in the room last night after the film. She told him that she didn't even realize when she fell asleep on the sofa. It was truly a really bizarre experience for Philip. A Valentine's night he never forgot. Hi everyone, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the story. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thanks very much to all my patrons who are supporting me outside YouTube. Their support really means a lot. Please don't forget to subscribe to my sister's YouTube channel. The link is in the description. She has lots of interesting ideas of horror stories that she'll be posting on her channel in future. I'll see you soon with another creepy story. Until then, bye! Like every other day when Tanya got home from work, she found Jack in the kitchen cooking dinner. But today was special because it was their wedding anniversary and he was expecting Tanya home early. But she was home late again. Maybe she forgot that it was their wedding anniversary. Jack used to work from home and he always took care of everything around the house for Tanya. Made sure her dinner was always ready on time. But since past 2 months, Tanya's behavior was not the same with him. Tanya was unhappy. She didn't have the same feelings for him anymore. There was a time when she was madly in love with him. This is why, despite being such a wealthy and established woman, she married a poor guy like Jack.
You have to confront him. It boils my blood when I see you with him.
I'm gonna end it with him tonight. I just can't pretend anymore. I can't do it. Thank you so much for everything.
Of course I love you. And I'm always here for you.
Hey, I'm home.
Hey, honey. You're late again? I thought you'd be home early today.
For what?
Don't tell me you forgot. It's our wedding anniversary today.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I got caught up with work.
It's okay, baby. I made your favorite soup today.
Really? How nice of you, Jack. You take care of me so much. Sometimes you make me feel that I.
Alright, so I'm back.
Nothing.
The boy's back.
Let's just.
What I missed so far, I don't know, but right now I'm about to go make me something to eat. So bring this down here for me. Let me see if people still watching. Are y'all still watching? Quiet, too quiet. Yeah, well, I'm about to make me some noodles. So hang on quick.
Just celebrate.
Couple noodles at that. Oh, is the video playing? All right. Oh, I forgot to play the video.
I love you so much, honey. Since the day we met, your beautiful eyes put a spell over my heart. And my love for you has grown every moment since. Happy wedding anniversary.
Shall we? Oh,
Aw. Let me grab some tissues.
Okay, she crazy. But anyway, got the noodles on deck.
thanks. Oh God, he's gonna be so happy. I booked tickets and everything. He always wanted to go to Paris. I think it's gonna be the best birthday surprise ever. I'm so excited. Poor him, he looked so upset when I told him I'm gonna be late tonight. I felt so bad, but the surprise will cheer him up. Oh, yeah, I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Guess who's back? Not yet. I get my noodles real quick. In the microwave.
Wow. These beautiful blue eyes. I can't tell you enough how much I love you. I never want this moment to end.
Well, the only way we can be together forever is when your nasty wife is gone from your life.
Don't worry. Next wedding anniversary is gonna be her last. I have a very special surprise planned for her. This beautiful house will be ours then. No more games of hide and seek.
So how are you gonna do it?
Simple. We'll add the poison in her
Wait,
favorite soup.
she's being cheated on? Oh my goodness. How you doing? How you doing? I'm good.
What's up?
I'm live streaming.
You good?
Yes.
Oh,
No, I'm just live streaming reacting.
Hello?
wow. Oh, that's so cool.
Hello,
Oh, so
Tanya.
cool.
Are you okay?
Want to say hi?
It's over. Thank you so much, brother,
Alright.
for helping me cope
Yeah.
with all the trauma and depression that man had given me. I'm at peace now.
I mean, the webcam is on. If you want to say hi.
That's fine. Hi. Oh, yay. She said hi back.
Let me see. You have to read the chat.
Hey.
Somebody said hey.
All right, I see her.
All right.
Hi.
All right, chat. Was that other video good or bad? Was that other video was good? Was it good or was it bad? Let me know down in the comments right now. Because right now I'm about to get my news. I'll be right back. All right, chat. I'm back. Got my noodles. My couple noodles on the plate. Don't judge me. It's pretty good. Try it for yourself. About to get into the reaction. KFC night shift food stories. Let me see my grades. KFC horror story.
Chris had been working in KFC for 6 months. And in those 6
Oh
months,
no,
he had
this joint not warm enough. Hold on, I'll be right back again.
happily
Put this in the microwave real quick.
Done his fair share of night shifts. But this
All
night,
right, let me know if you're still here by writing here in the chat, please.
he wasn't pleased at all. Everyone else got to go to the staff party, but he drew the short straw, staying behind to clean the entire place. Bloody pigs didn't bother sorting their crap, just dolled themselves up and bolted. Oh, Tanya, you'd think you'd want to stay behind and help, since I covered you all those other times, being the lanky tool I am.
Boy.
Nah, that useless twit would just throw more crap on the floor just to watch me suffer. Why the hell am I not the manager?
Holy
To be
crap.
honest,
Oh,
just being manager isn't much of an upgrade pay-wise, but bloody hell, this place would really be in the dumps. I'm the reason for half the obesity in this town, instead of Mickey D's, who makes the best clucking fried adult chicks in all the land, who prepares everything per instructions down to the teeniest, tiniest tea. C'est moi.
moi?
Huh? What was that sound? Am I imagining things? I'll just get it done. The quicker in, the quicker out. Cheap, crappy earphones strike again.
Chat, y'all saw that?
Oh, Chris, finally. I'm done and high as... What?
I'm chicken.
The next morning, the manager's car strolled into the lot. His face was puzzled by what he saw. Chris's car slept here, so fired Chris slept here. You taking your sweet, precious time? Don't rush on account of me. You know, the place does look spotless. Oh, good job leaving the fryer on. Where the hell are you?
Oh no. The chicken's cooked though. Oh, the manager's next. Finger licking good.
Hi guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and like. We'll see you soon with another creepy story.
Middle of the night. Or story.
This happened when I was about 19 or 20 years old.
Oh yeah, this is by Gator Martin. I'm definitely about to upload this. This is by Gator Martin. So it's out of YouTube. Without further ado, let go and play.
This happened when I was about 19 or 20 years old.
Hold up, got my news. My news is done. About to go get it. Alright, sorry guys, I had to go get it. My noodles is done, so I'll go see YouTube.
Definitely fresh out of high school. At the time of this incident, I was living with my mom, her boyfriend, and their newborn daughter, which is my little sister. Before I go deeper into what happened, let me give you some backstory. I was raised mainly by my mom, her sisters, and my grandmother. My real father wasn't around, but my mom's boyfriend, who we will just name John, he was around all the time. John was an alcoholic. He acted very different when he drank. It's like when he was sober, he was cool and fine to be around. But when he drank, he turned into someone totally different. My mom and John had a baby when I was about 19 or 20. I'm 27 as I'm writing this. Talk about an age gap. When I found out my mom was pregnant, I had mixed feelings because I thought I was going to be the only child forever. But when I saw my baby sister for the first time, I cried. She was so beautiful. I loved her as soon as I laid my eyes on her. So fast forward to the incident. It was in the middle of the night and I was sleeping. I woke up to use the bathroom or something. While I was standing over the toilet, I heard some muffled yelling, which I knew for a fact was coming from my mom's room. At the time, my mom, my baby sister, and John were all sleeping in the same room. Being that my mom raised me as a single mother for most of my life and I know all that she went through, I wanted to make sure that she and my baby sister were protected and in good hands. So when I heard the yelling, I went to stand in front of my mom's door and just listened.
Oh, they were arguing.
They were going back and forth and my sister was crying. I think I tried opening the door, but it was locked. There was a whole lot of thumping and banging on the floor and against the walls. Later, I found out somehow my sister, still in diapers, ended up upside down in a small space between the bed and the wall. At this point, I was crying so much and so hard that I blacked out. All I know is that the only thing going through my mind at that time was protecting my mom and sister at any and all costs, and I almost went to the extreme. Still crying my eyes out, I went to the kitchen, grabbed the biggest knife I could find. I went back to my mom's door and just stood there. Shaking, crying, I stood there for no more than 5 minutes. I was so ready to do unimaginable things to John, but for whatever reason, I didn't. I walked back to the kitchen, put the knife back, and cried myself to sleep. The next morning, I woke up to my mom cooking. As I walked into the kitchen and saw her standing over the stove in her black robe and barefoot, I started crying all over again. As I walked into the kitchen, my mom said to me, "Hey, Marky." I just looked at her, eyes red, still crying. She asked me what was wrong. I just kept staring and crying silently. She asked me again, more firmly, "What's wrong, Marcus?" And I told her.
What happened?
I heard you guys last night. She then called John out of the bedroom. As he walked into the kitchen, my mom said to me, Tell John what you just told me. I looked at John directly in his eyes and said, I heard you guys last night.
What's up, Big Nice Strong? Go easy on the noodle. I am. Don't worry. I'm good. Beautiful. Almost done.
Because this is based off a true story, I wanted it to keep it as real and authentic as possible. So with that being said, right after I said, I heard you guys last night to John, it's a blur. It's really fuzzy. Yeah, I don't know exactly. I don't know what happened after I said that. And because like this is true, I didn't want to make up anything. I just wanted to be as true to the story as possible. So I'm sorry for like keeping you guys in the cliffhanger or keeping you guys, in suspense, but that's what happened. So after I said what I said to John,
What happened?
honest to God, I don't know what happened after that.
Oh crap!
But
Hopefully, they bring part 2.
yeah. Yeah. As I'm reading this out loud,
My boy Gator.
it still hurts. It still hurts. I'm crying right now. I don't know if you're able to tell.
A little bit.
But it still hurts. I forgave him a long time ago.
Should you really do? Should you really
But I would
forgive him?
never, ever forget.
What happened that night?
Shit. Ooh.
All right, guys, rate this. All right, rate that one out of 1 out of 10. About to give me some apples. This next reaction called Burning Godzilla versus Space Godzilla. All right, so rate that story 1 out of 10. All right, right back. If you're watching this live, I'm very sorry. Let me see something. Hold up, I'm about to cut these apples up. Let's get into his reaction, guys. This bottle is super clean, baby. Ooh. Oh, sniggity snap. It's about to get It's about to go down. It's about to go down. I'm reacting to some Godzilla vs. Kong after all the 21 videos are done. Alright? I promise you. But hold on. Gotta get this jump popping, bro. Let's get it popping. Let's play the video.
Hey,
Okay, so this is by YZ Entertainment, Spooky Pet Story. Um, Rate that last video 1 out of 10. That Burning Godzilla versus Space Godzilla. Rate that 1 out of 10, please. Got me some apples. Was this good or bad? Was it Godzilla versus? No, what? Never mind.
I'm Markia. Want to hear something scary?
I'm from West Virginia, and I moved all the way to Lexington, Kentucky for a girl. Now, that might be, well, the scariest part of the story, that a dude from West Virginia moved over the border to Kentucky, and only for a girl, but I assure you, it gets worse. A lot worse. She was super affectionate when we first got together, like I couldn't have wished for a better girlfriend. But as time went on and we got more secure in the whole thing, that affection dropped off to next to nothing. It was a slow process, almost like a leaky bucket or something. I barely noticed the relationship dropping off bit by bit until one day I just realized there was nothing left of us. We were like roommates more than anything, hardly spent any time together, didn't actually get intimate for like months at a time, and in the end, sleeping in the same bed as her was so depressing that I ended up just staying on the couch. Not long after I started calling the couch my bed, we broke up formally. It sucked, but I saw it coming a long way off, and it wasn't entirely unwelcome. And that's when I started talking to this girl on Reddit. Now, I should make it perfectly clear that I was never ever unfaithful to my girlfriend. Only when we broke up, I was so starved for affection and female attention that I looked for it wherever I could. I wasn't confident for dating apps, I don't think, so Reddit's anonymity suited me just fine. Eventually, me and this girl that I met on the r/gaming sub swapped numbers and actually started planning to meet. She lived over in Arizona, but flying down there to meet her didn't seem like a big deal at all. Not when she was so nice and pretty too. I remember staying up super late talking to her one night, trying to keep my voice down so my ex wouldn't hear. We planned all the stuff we'd do together, all the places that she'd take me in Phoenix, all the bomb Mexican food we were going to eat. I was excited, and I went to sleep smiling, but I sure didn't wake up that way. I woke up to loud crashing noises just feet away from me in the TV room. At first, I thought it was a home invasion or something, but when I looked around, it was her, my ex, and she was smashing my Xbox with a baseball bat over and over again. I
was just showing you some of your stuff
asking her
too.
what she thought she was doing, then went to grab my phone so I could call the cops.
Nah, just
Only
show
it
us some
wasn't
of
on
her
the coffee
stuff.
table where I usually put it on charge every night. It was nowhere to be seen. That's when my ex started ranting about how I've been cheating, how she knew
How?
everything, and then mentioned the Reddit girl by name before she swung at me with the baseball bat.
How you cheated if you broke up?
Backwards over the couch trying to avoid the strike, and I did, but Jesus Christ, the whole rush of air as it went past my face just about put the fear of God into me. She chased me around the apartment, swinging that bat as hard as she could until I locked myself in our bathroom. I thought I might be able to reason with her from the other side of the door, to be able to actually explain that the Reddit girl was someone I started talking to after we broke up. But she actually tried to bash the door down, and I'm still amazed that she didn't manage it. Like it was legit like that scene from The Shining. She bashed a hole in one of the wood panels and proceeded to scream through that. Thank God it wasn't big enough for her to reach through and unlock the door, otherwise I'd have been in some serious trouble. Eventually she calmed down enough to stop trying to kill me, but she wanted me out of the apartment, like that night. I didn't even gather everything up. I just threw some essentials into a bag and got out of there. I kept imagining her sneaking up with a kitchen knife or something, catching me off guard and then just stabbing me to death or something.
Jesus.
I've had friends ask me why I didn't just restrain her, why I was so scared of a girl.
Right.
But that's about the dumbest response I've ever had to this whole story. A swing from that bat or a stab wound in the right place, it wouldn't have mattered what was or wasn't dangling between a person's legs. I'd have been dead as a doornail. I got out of there pretty fast, drove to a motel, then tried and failed to sleep through the rest of the night. The next
Motel
morning, I
Wanzu.
called my mom in West Virginia, told her everything, and arranged to stay with her for a little while until I could get back on my feet. I'd have gone back to the apartment to get the rest of my things if I didn't think that she'd either smashed or burned everything I owned. Besides, I was just happier to be out of there by that point, and I'll tell you another thing. I have never, ever been back to Kentucky since then. I'll wait until Tyler Childers comes back round to Virgie, rather than bring up all those bad memories.
Jesus Christ.
I recently took a job at McDonald's. A few days back, I was appointed
That's
for
a
an
girl
overnight
or a
shift.
boy?
My house was close to the McDonald's store, so I was hardly worried about reaching home late. Also, I'm in my late 20s
That's a
and
boy.
have been living independently for quite a long time.
That's a girl.
My work was basically at the front counter. It was 10:30 p.m. already, and there were 4 to 5 people in the restaurant. This is a small outlet of McDonald's, hence very few people work here, especially in night shifts. The one in charge has to take care of things by themselves. Though the overnight shift runs from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m., but our outlet, we hardly get orders after 12 p.m. to 5 a.m. in the morning. So my plan was to lie down on the couch in the resting area after the customers left. Everything was going according to plan. 3 customers paid their bills and left. But there was one customer who stood up once, but then sat down again. I asked in a hesitant voice, sir, do you need anything? He looked at me with a very weird smile and shook his head in a no gesture. There was nothing more I could do, so I sat down on the counter seat and started scrolling my YouTube feed. With every moment passing by, I could tell the guy was looking at me with wide eyes. He seemed a bit younger to me, probably in his early 20s, but his behavior was becoming very creepy. 2 to 3 times, I stared back at him out of irritation, and he awkwardly looked away. I murmured to myself, saying, "Jerk, why can't he just leave?" But the guy didn't move 1 inch from his seat. 20 minutes passed away like this. He was done with his food, but still, he kept sitting there. At one point, I lost my patience and asked him, "Sir, do you need anything more?" The guy looked at me and said, No thanks. I am good." Now, I can't just tell him to leave randomly because the restaurant is basically open for the entire night. There was nothing else I could do. After 5 minutes more, the guy finally stood up and started to walk towards the counter. I said in my head, "Good Lord, finally he's leaving." After he reached the counter, out of a relieving feeling, I gave him a big smile and started his billing. The guy smiled back at me in a tense way and kept standing there. I handed him over the bill
You
and
just
his credit
uploaded a
card
video?
when he said something way weird. "Is that a tattoo on your neck?" I do have a mermaid tattoo on my neck, so I replied,
That's none of your business.
"Yeah, right." The man was supposed to leave, but instead, he started chatting with me, which kind of surprised me. He then said, "I am also thinking of getting a tattoo, but haven't found a good tattoo artist yet. From where did you get yours?" I can't say he was being offensive, but this unnecessary curiosity at that time of the night felt very off-putting. I said in an uninterested tone, "I got it when I was in college, so don't probably remember." I started to arrange the counter, hoping he would leave, but the man still stood there. He then got really close to my face and said, "Hey, I sketch for a hobby. My sketchbook is in my car. Want to come take a look?" I was highly surprised to see his adamant behavior. I said in an irritated tone, No thanks, I have my duty to finish." The man now grasped my hand and said,
Smack him.
"No, you should really come with me. You are anyway free now," and started giving.
Bro, she looked like a half man, half girl. Bro, tell me that she don't look like a half man and half girl.
The same tense smile. Now, this move threw me off the hook. I said in an extremely angry voice, "Listen, you freak, I don't want to go with you. If you don't leave right this moment, I will call the owner, and there are security cameras all over this place. So what's it gonna be?" And kept
Oh
staring at him with angry
boy.
eyes. The man let go of my hand immediately and then walked towards his table. He stood there, facing his back at me for some time. I couldn't tell what he was doing, so I yelled once again, "Did you get what I said?" The guy then turned at me and left the restaurant quietly. As soon as he got out, I went and locked the entrance of the restaurant with my keys. My head was burning like a fireplace. It took me a few
Ooh.
seconds to calm down. I decided to report about this creepy customer tomorrow, first thing in the morning. The store was finally quiet. I heaved a sigh of relief and went to clean his table. I was picking up his trays when a shadow moved behind me. I turned back and saw the same guy standing outside the door with a fearful face. I was about to burst out this time, but the guy gestured to keep quiet and pointed at the tray in my hand. Before I could understand what the hell he was doing, my eyes went to his tray in my hand. There was a folded napkin on it. As I unfolded the napkin, the blood inside my veins froze in fear. The napkin read, "A man is sitting on the vent above your counter. Don't look, just come out quietly." I was fucking scared because I don't know what I was supposed to do right now. I have to go to the counter anyway because my phone is there. I slowly took the plate, dumped it into the bin, and started walking towards the counter. As I reached underneath the vent, I grabbed my phone. I know I should not have looked up, but out of curiosity and tension, I couldn't stop myself. As I lifted my head slightly and looked at the vent, my brain stopped working. I saw a pair of terrifying eyes looking right back at me. I screamed like hell and ran for my life. My hands were shaking heavily while I tried to unlock the door with a key. And before I could do so, I heard a huge thud, as if someone fell to the ground from a higher place. I looked back and saw a devilish figure standing on the counter, like a
Jesus
frog making
Christ.
a grunty noise like
Bro, hurry up, open the door.
I screamed even louder and somehow managed to open the door. As soon as I came out, the guy outside pulled me out and we both slammed the door. The guy already had a shovel in his hand. He blocked the door with that. I couldn't breathe for a few seconds. By this time, the evil-looking man started to slam on the door, whispering something inaudible. It was evident from his behavior that he is not in a good shape. The man was acting like a crazy person. He then started to ransack the entire McDonald's store like a wolf caught inside a cage. I immediately called the cops and the owner. The guy looked at me and said, "I am Alan, and I'm sorry, but trust me, I didn't mean to scare you. I was ready to leave when I realized I had forgotten my phone at home. Just then, my eyes went to the vent above your computer, and I saw a human figure standing there and looking at you. There was no other way for me to let you know about this because I myself had no idea if this person had weapons with them or not." Alan took a pause and started to breathe heavily. I broke into tears, realizing how horrible it would have been if Alan actually left me alone all this entire night with this crazy person. The cops came and arrested the man in the vent. It came to know that it was a
How?
homeless person who somehow sneaked into the restaurant. I am sure this person had some very bad intentions, and also his state of mind was really messed up, which I could tell from his reaction after getting caught. So, Alan, thank you again for saving my life that day, even though I was being really rude to you. And I just want to say to the man leaving in the vent of McDonald's, may we never, ever meet.
Jeez Louise.
Hi, I am Eddie. I am currently in junior high. I have two friends named Max and Jim. They are not only my school friends, we live in the same locality too. Max has a habit of mocking people. I know it's not nice, but he sometimes ends up bullying school kids. We often told him to change his behavior, but he ignored our advice. As he has always been a good friend by stepping up in our troubled times, we tolerated his mocking behavior so far, until this recent incident took place. Last month, we went to the city mall to have some fun. After playing video games in the game zone, we all got hungry and decided to grab a bite at McDonald's. After entering the store, we ordered some fries and burgers and sat down at a nearby table. It was probably some special offer day. There were lots of combos and discounts going on the food items. There was also a man dressed as the McDonald Joker, standing at the entrance, welcoming the guests inside.
Don't you mean Ronald McDonald?
The Joker was making funny faces and giving balloons to little kids. Jim said, "Remember when Max was a little kid? He once started crying seeing a McDonald's Joker. I still recall his freaked out face." And we started to laugh. The joke was made in a very light tone, but Max didn't take it easy. Max replied, "I was scared, you jackass. I was annoyed to see a guy dressed in a bizarre way, hopping like a monkey." Jim said, "Yeah, right." As if we weren't there. I didn't want to start a fight, so I shifted the conversation onto some other topic. We finished our meal and got up to pay. While we were leaving the store, we came near the Joker standing at the gateway. The Joker offered us 3 balloons, probably out of a kind gesture, but Max crossed his limit like always. He busted one of the 3 balloons and replied, "Do I seem like a little kid to you? And you know, you
That
were not
was
even
rude.
funny, douchebag."
Oh, he about to go. He about to get it. He is about to get it.
I saw the Joker's face changing immediately. His eyes opened widely and a grin appeared. I could tell from the Joker's face that he held back his anger. Maybe he did so because it was a public place or to save his job, and said in a squeaky voice, "I'll see you again." Max was going to say something more, but this time I grabbed his hand. We left McDonald's immediately. After coming out of the mall, I hurled on Max saying, "What's your problem, dude? We were just joking." Jim agreed with me and said, "Yeah, Max, this is really not the way to talk to people, you know?" Max obviously showed us attitude and left on his own. Jim and I stood there for a while, seeing Max walking in the opposite direction. Jim then said, "Let's go, Drake. He will come back once he cools off." We returned to our houses too. The next day at school, Jim and I were talking in the hallway. Suddenly, Max came and patted our backs. We gave him an awkward smile. Max said in a carefree tone, Okay. I am sorry. Now, can we go for lunch?" The matter got resolved, and we went for lunch. We decided to go to the amusement park that put up a weekend fair for the town people. There were rides in various stalls. We were enjoying the fair when a corner of the ground caught my attention. There was a small truck of McDonald's at the fair, selling burgers and fries at the fair.
Oh,
I
word?
excitedly told Jim and Max, "Hey, look, let's go grab some snacks from there before leaving for home." We 3 walked towards the cart and bought our food. As soon as we turned back, I got goosebumps. The Joker guy was standing in front of us with a
snap.
creepy smile. We looked at each other's faces in surprise and discomfort. The Joker then turned to Max and said, Well, we meet again." I could tell from Max's face that he was a bit freaked out. He said in a hesitant voice, "Yeah, whatever. Come on, guys, it's time to go home." We started to walk towards the exit of the park. Jim said in a panicked voice, "Is he still looking at us?" I turned back and saw the Joker smiling. I said in an awkward voice, Let's just keep walking." After reaching the main gate, we all turned back, but the Joker was not there anymore. Max replied,
Don't you mean Ronald
"What a
McDonald?"
creep." I would have been relieved if the night ended this way. The townspeople were busy at the fair, so most of the streets were empty. The moonlight and crickets chirping around
Ronald McDonald about to catch you lacking. About to catch y'all lacking.
made the walk even scarier. The only thing going on in my mind was this creepy encounter. I couldn't help but think that it was the same guy from the mall that day because he remembered us. My heart was hoping that he wasn't following us. We were constantly checking our back, but apart from the 3 of us, there wasn't a single person on the road. We took a left turn for a shortcut, which led to a narrow alley joining our neighborhood and the main streets together. As we turned into the alley, we heard footsteps. We immediately turned back, but didn't see anyone. Needless to say, we started to freak out now and decided to walk even faster. But as soon as we turned forward, our heart stopped beating. There was a figure dressed in McDonald's Joker's clothes obstructing our way. There was a 10 to 15 hands distance between us and him. He giggled and said, "What did you call me that day?" Now, Max was covered in sweat. He said in a stuttering voice, Don't you dare hurt us. You freak. Step
Oh
out of our
my
way or
god.
I will. The
You're
Joker
making it
replied in the
worse.
same chuckling tone. Or you will what? And started laughing like a maniac. Jim and I were equally freaked out, but we didn't see any weapons with this guy. We were just thinking what our next move should be when Max did something extremely dangerous. He picked up an empty beer bottle lying in the alley and threw it on the Joker's face. The bottle hit so hard on his face that it shattered into pieces. I screamed in horror, saying, "Oh God, Max, what have you done?" Max said in a firm voice, "How's that, you fucking creep?" The Joker stood there silently.
Oh, he
He
about
didn't
to
scream,
attack.
didn't walk away. He stood there like a statue and started to sob like a child. Blood was dripping from his forehead. I said in a tensed voice, "Please, let us take you to the hospital. It's all a misunderstanding. Listen." But the Joker lifted his face, and his sobbing turned into psychotic laughter.
Oh
He then
my
picked up some of the
god.
broken glass from the ground and said in a spine-chilling voice, "You want to see something funny? Max." Our eyes got wide open. Our hearts were beating like a wild horse. We had no clue what he is up to now. Max was trembling in terror. His eyes were fixed at the Joker. The Joker then shoved the broken glass inside his mouth and started chewing. I don't know how I should explain this, but that was the most frightening sight I might be going to witness in my life. The sound of broken glass getting smashed by his teeth and the flesh ravaged by the sharp pieces of glass made my heart skip to my throat. Blood was dripping from his mouth, but he kept chewing as if it were just mere food. He then started to laugh and say,
Oh, he a
"Am I funny for you
psychopath.
now? Am I, Max?" Jim said in a terrified voice, "Guys, run, run!" We started running towards the direction of the fair again. We didn't look back because the Joker's laughter was still coming from our back. Gasping and panting, we reached near the fair. A few local people rushed towards us. Max was in tears, and we were completely freaked out. Our
Bro,
parents
how
were
is that
informed,
yummy? He's
and we
eating
safely reached home.
glass.
My dad filed a complaint at the police station. They still haven't caught the guy. The cops asked the McDonald's owner about the Joker's whereabouts. The owner said that they only had his number, but the number is in switched off mode till now. I wonder, where's this guy now, and in what shape?
Jesus Christ.
Hi, I am Sarah. I was raised in a foster home with 3 other children. Needless to say, an orphan's childhood can get pretty tough comparing to other kids sometimes. Miss Lestrange, who took care of us, was not a very nice lady. She used to starve us and compel us to work chores in local stores to make her money. We lived in a dingy suburb where people hardly cared about each other. The standard of living in our locality wasn't healthy at all. Homeless people were living all on the alleys, and all sorts of crimes were happening every now and then.
Jesus.
There was a boy named Robbie who also lived with me. Robbie and I were of the same age back then. Whenever we saved money for ourselves, we used to go to the local McDonald's shop secretly. One day, Robbie and I were sitting at McDonald's waiting for our food to arrive. Suddenly, Robbie said, "Look, it's him." He pointed towards a table nearby. There was a tall, bony guy sitting at the table. I have seen that guy earlier from our locality. He looked at us with a serious face and then again got busy on his phone. I told Robbie in a low voice, "Do you think he's going to tell Miss Lestrange about us?" Robbie laughed and replied, "Come on, Sarah. He's a drug dealer. He's way busier than you and me." Even though we had a tough life, Robbie has always been a cheerful boy. It wasn't evident that this guy was into dealing drugs, but we saw him picked up by cops many times from our living room window. When we finished our meal, we headed back home. A week passed and Miss Lestrange fell ill due to fever. So
Good.
we were all relieved from her torture for a while. We didn't have to pay her for a week, as her boyfriend used to come and take care of her for some hours every day.
Don't touch
That
me.
man was nice to us. One night, everyone was sleeping and Robbie and I ate very little that day. The 2 other kids were a lot younger than us, so we gave most of our food to them. Around 12 a.m., Robbie woke me up and said, "Sarah, I am feeling very hungry. Let's go to the McDonald's shop nearby." Eating too much junk food wasn't good, but McDonald's is the only food store that is open 24/7. It was in our budget too. I got up from the bed and we sneaked out of the house. The suburb is more prone to criminal activity at this hour, but we had no other ways. We chose to walk from the middle of the street to avoid any dark corner. Many kids in our area get abducted and trafficked by criminal gangs.
Jesus.
After a trouble-free 10 minutes walk, we reached the McDonald's store. The store had no other customers. We entered and walked towards the counter. There was no one at the counter as well. Robbie said in a low voice, "Anyone here to take our order?" Suddenly, a deep, coarse voice came from the back. "What do you kids need?" The voice shook us immediately, and we turned around in fear. It was that bony, tall guy wearing a McDonald's employee costume. He probably went out for a smoke, because as soon as he entered the shop, a foul smell of burnt cigarettes grabbed the air. I said in a hesitant voice, we would like to..." The guy slowly walked towards the counter and handed us the menu chart. I got a bit scared, so I fumbled. Robbie ordered some burgers and fries. The guy told us, "Go sit there. I'll bring over the food." We quietly went to sit at the table near the corner. Robbie started saying,
"Oh, he gonna put some
God
drugs
knows
in
when
your
we'll be able
food."
to get out of this place. Sometimes I feel really angry with my parents who left me on the road to living a life like this. The guy was wearing a McDonald's cap, so I couldn't see his eyes, but it felt like he was listening to our talks. After a few more minutes, the guy brought us the food with 2 cups of Sprite and said, "Eat. The food is on me." Robbie and I were not at all ready for such a kind gesture from a guy like that, but it felt like we ended up assuming a lot of negative things about people before we really know them. We finished our meal and stood up to leave. The guy came to take our plates and said, "How many of you live with Miss Lestrange?" Robbie said, "Right now, there's 4 of us, but there was a girl of 16 years ago. Miss Lestrange says she ran away. She was pregnant too." The guy's face changed color immediately, and his voice got angry too. He said, "Millie didn't run away. That old hag killed her." Even though we were 10 years old, we knew what he meant, and our face turned pale. I could tell from his angry eyes that he hated Miss Lestrange the most. He then said a very surprising thing which creeped both of us. He took off his cap and said with a firm voice,
I know it was
"Do you
about to.
guys want to get out of here? Do you want her
Oh,
to get
he used to live with her.
punished for what she does to you?" I don't know why tears rolled down my eyes, and Robbie replied in a sad face, "She is never nice to us. But where can we go?" The guy didn't say anything. He went back to the computer and told us to go home. That entire night, I couldn't sleep. Robbie asked me the next day, "Do you think that McDonald guy can help us?" I looked at him with worried eyes and said, "Robbie, are you insane? That guy is a criminal himself. What if we get into more problems because of him?" Robbie nodded his head, and we headed out for work that day. Around 5 p.m., we were coming back. The porch light of our house was visible from the streets. In the light, I saw a McDonald's guy handing over food to Miss Lestrange, who recovered a bit by this time. She took the food and paid the guy.
Oh, it's
As we came
poison.
close to the house,
It's
we
poison.
realized it was that same bony guy. He smirked at us and left. I ran inside with Robbie and asked Miss Lestrange what was he doing here, to which she replied in a very irritated manner, "Delivering food. Are you blind?" I didn't say anything more. She then sat down on the living room
Oh,
couch
she about to
and
get.
started eating
She
her
about to
burger
get it.
while watching TV. I came back to my room. Everything was going as usual when suddenly a younger boy named Joe started crying, saying, "Miss Lestrange is coughing blood." Robbie and I immediately heard that and ran downstairs. It was a vicious sight to witness for 2 10-year-olds and 2 6-year-olds. We
Jesus.
stood there with white gasping eyes and saw Miss Lestrange spitting blood all over the couch while choking with food inside her mouth. She was coughing terribly, as if not being able to breathe. What happened next was definitely not our plan, but till today, whenever Robbie and I discuss that incident, he tells me it happened for our own good. Miss Lestrange looked at us and said in a choking voice, Call 911. Call 911. I was about to run towards the phone when Robbie grabbed my hand tightly I said in a tensed voice, "What are you doing? You must call for help." He pulled my hand even tighter and said, "Take Joe and Kitty to their rooms, right now." I couldn't believe it was coming out of Robbie's mouth. I said in a horrified voice, "But Robbie, she is going to die." He screamed at me this time and said, "Do as I said." Out of panic and shock, I did what he said. As we walked out of the room, we heard the choking sound become more intense and louder. I put Joe and Kitty to sleep, saying we are going to take Miss Lestrange to the hospital. Then I rushed back to the living room and saw Robbie standing at the doorway, talking to someone. I peeked to see who it was, and yes, it was the guy who delivered her food from McDonald's. Robbie came to me and said, "We are going to take her to the hospital. You stay here with the kids." Then he came inside to pick up Miss Lestrange. Suddenly, my eyes went to the name tag of this guy, and his name read,
Mark Davis.
They went out with Miss Lestrange, who wasn't responding at all. Robbie came back the next morning. Mark Davis shifted to our house, and he took care of us until we moved out on our own.
Hey.
He still lives there, and Robbie visits him often.
That's tough.
I don't know what happened to Miss Lestrange, and I never asked him. Our life got a bit easier after she went away. Today is my 20th birthday, and Robbie has sent me a beautiful birthday cake and some gifts online with his first salary. He is the nicest friend one can have. I was going to throw away the parcel box just when my eyes went on the bill. There was a small note written on it. "Happy birthday, Sarah. A small gift from your friend,
Robert Davis."
Robert Davis.
All right. Rate that 1 out of 10. Rate that story 1 out of 10. That's like a good 10. The third one, that was a good 10. You got to admit. Was it 1 out of 10? Was it trash? Was it pretty fire? Was it dope? Was it bruh? Alright, move on to the next video. This is called 3 Hospital Horror Stories Animated. So after this, I'm about to end the live stream. And I'm about to continue this live stream another time. As a matter of fact. Alright, so you said it was a 9 out of 10. Alright, so do y'all think I should live stream every Friday? Do y'all think I should do that? Y'all think I should do that more often? Should I? Should I start live stream every Friday? Guys, come on now. Say something at least. You know what? Fine. Since y'all not gonna say nothing, I'm about to end this live stream right here. You know what? Fine. Since y'all not gonna say nothing, I'm about to end this live stream right here. You know what? Fine. Since y'all not gonna say nothing, I'm about to end this live stream right here. You know what? Fine. Since y'all not gonna say nothing. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If y'all did, make sure the live stream that is. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. The live stream. If you did, make sure Kaiju punch the like button in the face of the balls. Peace out. Alright, bye guys.